I want you to look at the pictures up here on the screen, okay? And think about what you notice about these two, or not two, but all these pictures that are up here. I have a tally graph we're gonna make, and we're gonna sort these pictures. Think of a way that you could sort these pictures. Think of what you notice about them. Masks on. Graham, get your hands out of your mouth and put your mask on, please. Yes. Okay, so you saw that there are some crayons, some marker, and there is a pencil, so that could go in a group, right? What else did you notice? Tristan? So you think I could sort these by just two groups? Oh, so you notice that some of these items, they're kitchen items. So I should put the kitchen items on one side maybe. Put those into a group. Yeah. So we're going to sort them. I want them only in two groups. So if I start by putting what I notice, this is a kitchen item, this is a kitchen item, this is a kitchen item, this is a kitchen item. What else am I left with? Or something you might find in a kitchen, right? Nora? Where would that go? In the kitchen stuff. So what's left? I have two. See this line here in the middle? I have two groups that I'm going to put them into. Do any of these things belong in the kitchen up there on the top? No. No. Tucker? They don't. So what would you do with them? Oh, so what your brain told you is that these 5 items are things you would find at school, and these 5 items you could find in the kitchen. So you were able to sort them by what we call their characteristics. Can you say that word? Characteristics. It's a really big word, but that means we sorted them by what you can do with them and how they look. Characteristics. It's a hard word. Okay. Now we've made a T-chart. That's what we call it, a T-chart. Okay. And I'm just gonna draw my line a little bit farther. But any graph, any chart, you have to put a title to it. So this space up here is where we're gonna put our title. Okay? Graham, please stop. So what did we say this side over here? This was, we could maybe name it a couple different things. Like what you think is not going to be exactly the same title that Nora might pick or Tristan. Nora, what would you say? School stuff. So let's label this school stuff. Or maybe stuff you would find at school. Mm-hmm. Is that what you were going to say, Tristan, or did you have another idea? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so again, things we found at school. So what would we title this side over here? What would we name this group? Tucker? Maybe kitchen stuff. Kitchen stuff. What else could we name it possibly? Quint? house stuff. Good. Nora? Stuff you find in the kitchen. Good. I ran out of room, but yes, you could totally name it that. Graham, did you have something else that was different? What? What? Fridge? You're right. You could. The milk and the grapes you could find in the fridge. But when we're sorting the items, we have to think of a title, or we have to think of a way to sort them so that we can put them into two groups. So if we said stuff that went in the fridge, well, the stove doesn't go in the fridge, right? So our overarching title has to be a little bit what we call broad, more broad, right? So just stuff you'd find in the kitchen, things you'd find at school, that kind of thing. Does that make sense? Yes? Okay. Now you have a sorting activity on Seesaw.